here I'm making a bed of corn. This is all mixed. I've got some glass gem corn in here and a couple of varieties of yellow corn. So as you can see here, I'm stretching this bed out here. So there's carrots and turnips in this one. Eventually, once those come out, I'll see about expanding more corn into that bed, but for now, I'm just going to stretch this square out and start planting a few rows in here. And here's a good recycling project. So this is just a cardboard toilet paper tube. A few of them are paper towel roll tubes that I cut and I planted in them, so I didn't have to use any pots or anything like that. And as you can see, I just used a long planting tray to store them all in. I've tried this with other things before, which it seems to work fairly well with beans and definitely with the corn, and I think that's going to help as I plant them in here because it gives them a little extra support. Quite a helpful thing, and since you can just plant it in the ground and it'll degrade eventually, and since it's got a hole at the bottom, the roots can come out so nothing gets bound up. We don't particularly eat a lot of corn ourselves, but the main reason we wanted to get more of that growing this year is because we have the chickens and the pigeons, and we have a lot of animals that will eat the corn. I'm hoping, aside from the corn, we're trying to get some other types of grains and things. Again, we don't eat them, but we do have animals that do. You should also garden not only to get food for yourself, but you can also, a lot of your animals, whether they're pets or livestock, you can grow things that you can feed them. So here I've got some Carnival squash, which I'm going to plant in this bed here that I started up. And this one was actually gotten from seed from a squash that I bought at our local health food store. I do find it important when you've planted a bunch of seedlings like in the same container and the roots start really entangling or getting root bound, you definitely want to make sure before you replant them they're all kind of freed up. It used to be kind of scary having to pull and sometimes kind of rip them apart, but I've learned things are a little more sturdier and resilient than you think. A lot of things are able to take a little bit more than you think they can. Here I'm going to plant some velvet beans. This is the first time we've been growing velvet beans, so so far we've had some pretty good luck with a lot of beans, so I'm thinking this will be a good one. These ones we actually bought when we were up in a homesteading conference up in Blountstown. David the Good was there, and we bought these at his booth. which his daughter, Daisy the Good, does have a Etsy store called Good Seeds, in which you can buy some other seeds if you're interested. But yeah, these were grown from those seeds. And here again, you can definitely see, since this has been in the pot for a while, it's getting a little root bound, so I'm just going to want to break some of that up. Gonna have to go grab something to trellis these on too when I'm done. I've been making trellises out of all kinds of stuff. I think I might just grab a tomato cage for these ones and just kind of place that since they're kind of in a triangle. It's amazing too, most of our tomato cages we actually got for free because other people were just throwing them away and picked them up and they came in handy.